Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a quiz for your students on Socrative so that you can launch it later. So you can see I've got a lot of quizzes here that I've created. I would suggest not putting dates. Make them as detailed as possible with the standard code in there so that you know what you're doing so you can use them in the next years. Because if I click on this one or one assignment, I have no idea what the kids are working on in this one, but I do know that I do know what they're working on in this, so I can assign them at different periods. So when you're making these, make sure you align them to a standard and give them a very specific name. So simply what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Add Quiz. You can import quizzes if you want to. It has to be in an Excel spreadsheet. And it'll come straight off of your computer. You can choose a file and you can download it and import it in here if you want. Very simple to do. However, what I do is I add quiz, and I'm basically copy and paste it off of quizzes that I find online or that I already have and have scanned. But the first thing you're going to do is click Add Quiz. Let's go in and title our quiz, and on this one, it's going to be Life Cycles. I can type here, Life Cycles. Now, I'm going to align it to a standard, so I'm going to click here. I'm going to go to Science, and that's going to go down to my state. You can find your state in there if you need to. Georgia, second grade, and then I'm going to find the standard, which is Life Cycles here, and I'm going to click Save. So now I have a very specific title with a very specific standard and element to it. Now I can always edit it or I can trash it. Now, just to add questions, I can start clicking down here. I need a multiple choice question here. What is the first stage of a frog? We'll just keep it simple. And then I could say tadpole. Then I can say which is correct. So I'm going to want the correct answer, that. So when they put in their answer, it will show it. We'll say froglet, and we will say frog, adult frog. Now, I only give my students, you can keep adding answers if you want to, all the way down to Z. I'm just going to keep it to 3 for this one, so I'm going to delete. I deleted those. So the correct answer is here. You can add an explanation if you like, and you can also add a picture. If I have students that don't know how to read or having a hard time with it and need visuals, I can click here and I can pull a picture of a frog or a froglet off my computer and put it right here to help them. Once I'm done creating my question, I click the blue arrow and it's set in there. Now I want to create another question. I just go down here and choose. Hey, I want the next one to be short answer. You have a short answer question, and I'll just write test. You'll write out your whole question. Now you can put the correct answer in here if you want to, but since it's short answer, that's a little bit difficult. That's your option if you want to. I don't do that simply because it's optional. Tell me about what do you call when a butterfly transforms or when a tadpole goes from a tadpole to a frog. They go through a change or metamorphosis or something like that. If you're talking about butterflies, and same thing, you can add a picture. Click the blue button. You add your question. If I want to do true false, I type in my question here. The correct answer is false. I can put a picture if I want to, and boom, it's in here. So now I can just keep adding questions if I want to. I mainly do all multiple choice because it's a little bit easier for my students, but you do whatever's conducive to your environment and what you're asking them to do. Once you're finished putting in all your questions, you can save and exit, and you can see that it's saved in here. So that's how you create a quiz on Socrative. Very simple. Hope that helps. Thanks.